because my parenting story times have gotten so many hits, I'm gonna do another one. Because sometimes too, I feel like my parenting advice or the advice I give my children at the time, to me, I'm like a walking TED Talk all the time, 24/7. But a lot of that just goes not unappreciated. So my daughter, I just love it when this happens. You always have to realize as a parent, speak your truth, be honest and real. It always comes full circle. Here's what I mean. My daughter, we're playing volleyball one evening after school. That's another thing. Spend time with your kids in ways that they have to talk to you or they want to talk to you. Anyways, we were playing volleyball. She goes, Mom, today on the bus, Gabby, who she sits by all the time, wanted to get to the window, but she always has there. She wanted the, I can't remember, I think she wanted the window and we wanted to lay down, and she always gets the window, and I just wanted to tell her that I wanted mine. And then what my daughter proceeded to do, which I would have never done, but I didn't get after her for it because whatever, but she put her leg up on the bench so Gabby couldn't sit down. Well, they got into a little tiff, and then the bus driver yells at them like, y'all need to just work it out, whatever. So I told her, I first said, Ruby, you didn't just give in. And I'm like, okay, so here are the options I told her. I said, you were right. If you want the aisle seat, what's an option that would be a win? Because you always want to go for a win. You don't want to win yourself because that makes them lose. I don't want to lose because that makes them feel like you're just kind of giving it. So you have to compromise. You have to come up with a plan that's win. So I said, how about y'all alternate? Just say, hey, Gabby, I know that you want the seat sometimes, but you always have it and I always let you have it. So can we alternate? Well, she did not like that idea. She was like, because she wanted to have her pride and be like, no, she's had it all year, whatever. I then said, Ruby, here's the other thing that can happen. You want to do that, that's fine. But then you got to ask what cost. If you choose to alienate your friend like that, I'm going to sit at the window seat from now on, then you're going to lose a friendship. That's okay. It's okay if you want to lose a friendship. If it's worth losing the friendship to you to sit on the window, that's the choice you're going to make. You're going to have to live with that. Just, I'm all about making choices and being willing to accept the consequence because you made the choice. It's like, anyways, next day she comes home and I'm like, hey, how was it with Gabby? And he goes, well, the bus driver yelled at us or told us what to do. And I said, well, what did she come up with? And then she goes, to alternate seats, to alternate times. In that moment, I did not have to say, I just smiled. That's it, because that's enough, you know, that let me know. She got a double dose of win, because then the bus driver agreed with me. So you guys, with parenting, as we know, our kids don't listen to us. I don't listen to my parents. I did sometimes, but when a stranger said something, or when a stranger reiterated, or when another mentor said it, then it was like, the more that happened, the more I started thinking, oh, maybe my parents are right. Maybe I should listen to them the first time versus this person has also said this. However, you've got to do your own trial and error. You've got to figure out your own timelines. So I just thought that was great. And I thought I was so smart in my thing. So when that bus driver also came up with that solution, I was like, and then her friend brought her like a gummy bear or something to say she was sorry. It was so sweet, y'all. And now they're friends again. But I was like, literally, I told her, I said, Ruby, that was good for you for standing up for yourself, because I would have never done that. I'd have been like, okay, sit here. I would never even, you know, because to me, people were more important than where I sat. Ruby was just standing up for herself, which was a good thing, because sometimes, it's true, if you want the window, sometimes, yes, you need to alternate. Anyways, always think about a win. And that's what I always try to do with my kids in any problems they have. I'm like, okay, how can we make this a win for everyone? It's not always like a win. Sometimes there is a win-lose, but you try to make it a win. 5 minutes with Birdie.